Ladies and gentlemen, welcome you all to Portsmouth Abbey, home of your Salve Regina the 2018-2019 seniors. Please join me in honoring these 7 special players. As a group, the senior class has helped establish the identity of what it truly means to be a Seahawk. They have instituted a team-first mentality and have laid a strong foundation for the future of Salve Regina as hockey program. Their accomplishments include winning 2 conference bowls, a Skidmore holiday tournament, the 2016 CCC League Championship, a 2017 NCAA National Championship runner-up, and they have set the record as the all-time winningest Seahawk hockey team in the history of the program. First, a forward, and number 23, Colin. Massachusetts, Colin has amassed 44 points in 77 games as a Seahawk. Colin came to Salve Regina after transferring from Hobart College and brings energy to our hockey team every day. Colin understands how to have fun and enjoy the game of hockey. His goal celebrations and passion for winning are a few of the things that the Salve coaching staff will miss about Colin. His charisma on and off the ice is infectious, and his off-ice wardrobe decisions will need to be passed on to future Seahawk players. Colin is joined by his father Colin and mother Ray. Second, a forward, and number 12, Sean Abbey. Previously playing for the Rochester Americans. Sean's hard work ethic on and off the ice defines him as a person and a dedicated hockey player. He is a CCC All-Academic Conference athlete and has amassed a total of 40 points in 86 appearances as a Seahawk. Sean has battled back from the ACL tear last season to become a true, unselfish leader and a high-energy player. Sean's best ability is his reliability and willingness to do anything that is asked of him to help the team. Number 12 will show you this. Sean is joined by the first child and next, a power forward and number 13, Kyle Moore. Coming to Georgia and prior to becoming a Seahawk, he played his hockey at the prep school. Kyle Moore is a well-respected teammate that brings a high level of compete to practice and games. He lets his coaches know that he truly loves the game of hockey by the way he carries himself in and out of the locker room. Kyle has improved every year as a hockey player, and this season he has set his own season-high record for points by contributing both on the power play and penalty kill. He's the type of player that does all the little things right every shift and contributes to big games consistently. Kyle is joined by his father Kevin and his mother Lily. On defense, we have number 5 and 2-time captain, Kevin Becker. Kevin is from Chicago, Illinois, and is a CCC All-Academic, All-Conference athlete and business leader. Kevin scored the game-winning goal in Salve Regina's first ever ECAC League Championship. While at Salve, Kevin has spearheaded the community service participation by the Seahawk Hockey Club. Described as a shutdown defenseman, Kevin will do anything from blocking shots to winning battles in order to help the team win games. Kevin has played over 100 games as a Seahawk hockey player, and his leadership on and off the ice has set a precedent for future Seahawk captains. Kevin is joined by his mother Sharon. Also we have a two-time captain and number 8 from Mount Laurel, New Jersey, Nick Sears. Nick majors in business administration and previously played for the Philadelphia Union Flyers. The dynamic defenseman, Nick never seems to fatigue on the ice. He has been awarded both first and third team All-CCC defenseman in his career and has played over 100 games for Salve, amassing 76 points. Nick is an accomplished student, earning CCC academic all-conference, and he has an impressive career plus-minus rating of +64. That is a record that will be hard for future Seahawks to surpass. Nick is joined by his mother Pam and his grandfather John. Please give a round of applause for Nick. A forward and three-time captain from San Diego, California, number 10, Abbey. Abbey is a psychology major and an academic all-conference athlete. As a freshman, he was awarded Conference Rookie of the Year, and as a sophomore, he was honorable mention all-conference forward. Abbey has deserved, after a season-long ACL injury last year, to lead our hockey team again. The dedication to rehab has been for an entire season while leading the team off the ice last year, and his drive to become a better hockey player each day this season defies administrative outlet. He is a natural leader in every sense, and he has shown the team and coaching staff that he will do anything to win for his teammates. It is very fitting that today is Evan Schmidtbauer's 100th game as a Salve Regina Seahawk. With 61 career points. Abbey is joined by his father Grant and his mother Leslie. Last, we have our goaltender. Number 1, Blake. Is a law and criminal justice major. He has won more games than any other goalie in Salve Regina hockey history and has won more awards than any goalie has done. Utah set a record for 3 straight shutouts as a freshman goaltender in the CCC conference tournament, leading his team to first league championship. Blake did not allow a goal on 93 straight shots. His sophomore season, he was all-team CCC and was ranked in the top of the nation in his save percentage. Last season, Blake was voted MVP in the 2017 Codfish Bowl Championship. He was an NCAA first-team All-American. He was voted to the NCAA All-Tournament team. He was voted to the Northeast Hockey Writers team All-New England. He was awarded All-Conference Goaltender of the Year, and he was chosen as first-team All-Conference. And finally, he has been named a conference goaltender of the league just under 10 times in his career and numerous all-tournament teammates. A most member of the Seahawks hockey team, he will go down as the most prestigious goaltender in Salve Regina hockey history. A quiet leader, William Utah compares himself consistently to every hockey game with the best level of ferocity in both practice and games. Salve hockey team will miss having another one in new lives, but every one of his accomplishments have been earned through his hard work and dedication to become a better hockey player every day. He is joined by his mother Colleen and his father Walden. Please rise and give a loud round of applause for your 2019 Salve Regina. The Seahawks of Salve Regina University play host
Here are the starting lineups. First, the Hawks. Freshman forward from Atkinson, New Hampshire, number 34, James. Next, senior forward from Johnstown, Pennsylvania, number 24, Corey. Senior forward from Somersworth, New Hampshire, number 10, Steve Wood. Junior defensive from Grand Prairie, Texas, number 9, Alice Chester. Junior defensive from Grapevine, Texas, number 7. And in goal, sophomore from Abbey, 29, Ryan. The coach for the Hawks is Mike Jonathan, who is assisted by the fifth captain, Royal Becker, and Chris Kennedy. And now, for the Salve Regina Seahawks. Up first, the graduate forward from Camden, Massachusetts, number 23, Colin Blackton. Next, we have the graduate forward from San Diego, California, number 10, Abbey. Next, the sophomore forward from East Wellport, Massachusetts, number 25, Abbey. The senior freshman from Chicago, Illinois, number 5, Kevin Becker. Next, we have the senior defenseman from Mount Laurel, New Jersey, number 8, Nick Sealer. And in goal, the senior from Trenton, Michigan, number 1, Blake. The head coach of the Seahawks is Jeff Clark. He is assisted by Chris Davis, Cody Wild, and Jeremiah Clark. The linesmen for today's match are Matt Ulysses and Robert Salve, and the referees are Kyle.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Abbey here in Portsmouth, Rhode Island, where the Salve Regina University Seahawks will prepare to take on the Hawks of Becker College in a Commonwealth Coast Conference matchup. Hello again, I am Andrew Pizzelli, bringing you the call here tonight. Senior night here at the Abbey for the Seahawks and their 7 seniors. Salve honored them pregame, and I'll let Ryan Costa, I'll welcome you into the broadcast. Tell us about how that senior ceremony went and what it means tonight for these Seahawks playing here in senior night.
Well, I'll tell you what, those bagpipes earlier on in the ceremony better get these guys going. No, it was a great ceremony. Obviously, all 7 seniors really appreciated by the whole Salve hockey community, and they're ready to go tonight. You know, they're coming off a solid win last night, a statement win. They come home for senior night, and you got to expect the Seahawks to be ready to go here at home.
As we said, as the conference schedule is, the teams play back-to-back games. Last night, up in Worcester, the Seahawks scored in the first minute. 23 seconds later, the Hawks tied it. But then the Seahawks took control and never looked back. They scored 10 straight to top the Hawks 11-1. It's the second largest margin of victory in Seahawk program history. Only the second time they've won by double digits. The only other time the Seahawks won by double digits in their history was against Western Connecticut State, a 14-2 final back on November 16th, 1996. Seahawks fired up to begin the game. The senior captain, Evan Schmidbauer, wins the draw, and we are underway here at the Abbey. Nick Sear fires it up the right side. Chasing it is Clapton. Udall tucks it in behind the net. And the Seahawks will try and dig it out of the corner. Hawks on the far side. Clapton lays a hit, keeps it alive, and that's Schmidbauer actually doing hard work down low. Puck around the boards left side. Udall up to the point. Kevin Clare wrists it on the goal, and it goes wide. Hopping up the right side and back to center ice, taken by the Hawks. Carried in the left side now by Stephen Wolf, and his shot goes wide of Blake Wotala, senior netminder. Owns pretty much every Seahawk program record. Here comes Clapton with a shot that goes wide. And the rebound kicks into the corner. Wotala, a decorated senior class. Took us a while to run through the list of accomplishments of this senior class. But their story isn't over. And they'll have more to write as the season continues for them. Here's Ruzioni with a shot, and it's held for the Hawks by their netminder, the sophomore from Coventry, Rhode Island, Ryan Clifford, getting the nod here tonight. Just his 6th appearance, his 3rd start. He's 0-2, 6.4 goals against average, .858 save percentage, and he's made 103 saves on the season. And he'll make his 2nd save of the night right here, covering up a shot right off the draw.
Yeah, the Seahawks early on seem like they're using their speed to go straight at Clifford at the net. And they're just going to try to control the puck and use their speed tonight.
Budasov on the draw, and it's won by the Hawks. Around in the left wing corner, Tyler Forrest trying to bank it out, and it takes a crazy bounce back towards the net. Clifford squeezing the pads to keep it out. Here's Ruzioni in deep. He absorbs the check. Players tied up. That was Budasov tied up with Sean Dunphy in the corner. Away from the puck. We'll keep an eye on that. On the far side, Charles Costello trying to get away from John McLean, and he can't. Ruzioni trying to knife the puck forward. Still loose, and the Hawks able to bank it out to center. Seahawks will control it. It'll be interesting to see how both sides start this game. Obviously a long wait for the Hawks, just standing out at their blue line while the Seahawks went through their senior ceremony and then pregame announcement. So they were standing for a while, but so too were the Seahawks. Here comes Sennett over the line left side, snaps it towards the goal, dribbling on the cage, and it's held by Clifford. Just about 2 minutes gone here in the first period, no score. Seahawks with the offensive zone draw. Kyle Moore will take it left wing side, and he wins it to Patry. His shot goes off of Moore. Moore will try and collect it in deep, scoops it to himself. Now trying to shield the defender, he walks into the right wing corner. Drops it back off for Patry, knifed up the boards. Tied up there with Frankie Sullivan. Puck left for Patry though, and he steers it in deep. Hawks try to clear it. Up the boards, it will find Romaine Wild, and then Sennett denies him the outlet pass, and it's dropped back further to Austin Wheatley. Puck up to center ice, controlled by the Hawks, and then picked off by Patry. Dropped along for Herka, back to Frankie Sullivan. Sullivan snaps it quickly up stage. Englund tips it into the zone. Off the end boards. Crashing in is Sweeney. Puck careens in the right wing corner. Carried by Wild and then knocked away from him at the blue line. Seahawks keep it onside. Swung in deep by Englund. Chased by Sweeney. Englund can't keep it alive along the near side boards. And the Hawks clear it back out to center. And there's Dylan Carabia there to muscle his man off the puck and send it in deep. Kidney and Englund in deep. Englund comes away with the puck. Plays it up top to the point. Carabia waiting. Feathers it in behind the net. Englund now shielding his defender, trying to get it around for Udall. Sear cutting in left side. He has it knocked away. Sent down the ice. And this should be icing against the Hawks. And it is.
Yeah, the Hawks have had some trouble getting into the attacking zone and even the neutral zone. That's because Salve Regina is bringing the forecheck up on them, forcing the Hawks to have 5 defenders in their zone on the breakout, and they're just unable to get down the ice.
Offensive zone draw. Schmidbauer will take it for Salve, and it's controlled by the Hawks for a moment. Up the near side boards. Carried out to center. We have a whistle. And this faceoff will be brought back into the Hawks zone. I think what we have here is a hand pass.
Yeah, that would be my best guess. Really not much of a signal or anything to be seen.
Schmidbauer and Yavanski on the draw. And now we'll have another whistle, and this draw looks like it will be coming out to neutral ice.
Yeah, Dylan had to reach pretty much in the Becker bench just to glove that puck down. And I don't know if that's why we're getting the whistle, but either way, we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone.
Hawks win it, and we'll look to control. Dunphy scales it off the glass, but the Hawks are offside. The Hawks have not yet possessed the puck in the Seahawk end of the ice. Almost 4 minutes gone here in the first period. This was much the story last night. The Seahawks thoroughly outshot the Hawks. Hawks move it out to center. Schmidbauer trying to carry it down the left side. It finds its way to Matt Dillon. Snaps it across the ice to Colin Clapton. Return to Udall. He has it poked away from behind. And it's cleared through the legs of Vincenzo Renda. Banked back to the zone. And carried in by Clapton now right side, trying to drop it off for Udall, a little bit behind him. He's able to recover it and then stash it into the corner. Dunphy trying to move it around the boards. Clapton there, touches it back up to Udall at the left point. Udall swung back to Dillon. Dillon looking for an angle, top of the left wing circle. Dillon through the slot, drops it off. Clapton with an off-angle shot that finds its way all the way back to the Seahawks zone as Renda couldn't hold it in at the blue line.
Yeah, Dillon just wanted to drive towards the net. He saw Clapton the whole time, but wanted to bring the defender to the net with him to open up a shot for Clapton.
Sullivan takes it away from Charles Costello off a Seahawks turnover. Clapton on the far side drops it back off. Renda with one hand out to center. Budasov trying to bank it forward. Sullivan now snaps it all the way in off the end glass into the Becker zone. Chasing is John McLean. Puck into the corner. Sean Peckman trying to carry it out. Banks it out to center and giving away back to Frankie Sullivan for Salve Regina. Senior captain Kevin Clare flips it forward. Budasov tips it in. Clifford waiting, tries to move it away from McLean, giving away to Budasov. He has it run off his stick, so he couldn't get a good shot away. Back out through center, and now carrying it in is Costello. Costello down the slide with a shot, saved by Rotala. Rebound off to the side of the cage, and the follow-up shot goes wide from Tyler Forrest. First real chance of the night for the Hawks, and it's a great one. Austin Wheatley fires it down the right side. No icing as Frankie Sullivan grabs it behind the net. Quickly up the ice, connects with Patry. Trying to get around a man right side. Patry in the slot with a shot, and Clifford able to fight it off into the corner. Patry back to Moore in the slot with a shot. Saved made by Clifford. Rebound punched around. Moore trying to get to it, and the Hawks are able to deflect it out to center. Turning with it now is Sear, trying to scoop it forward into the zone. He does so. Hawks trying to dig it out from behind their own net. Scaled off the glass, back out to the blue line. Sear holds it in. Hands off to Patry. Top of the left wing circle. Drops it down low to Moore. Moore wide left side. Double team, so he'll drop it along for Udall. Udall sprinting through the slot. Can't get it to go. Back to Carabia. That pass off the mark, and the Seahawks must chase it all the way back down to their own end of the ice.
Yeah, it looked like the Seahawks were a little bunched up there, and that pass might have even hit the skates of Patry.
No icing here. Patry able to get a piece of it before he comes to the bench. Hawks trying to counter quickly. Herka flying in from the far side of the ice, able to get a piece of that one to deflect the rink-wide pass. Taken now by Bentmeg. Englund deflects it at center. Sweeney trying to carry it left side. Englund lost it. Top of left wing circle, trying to bank it in deep. Sweeney trying to get it back to Kidney. Now Englund on the doorstep. Shot! Puck sitting on the blue paint. And the Hawks clear it out to the wing. And now Dillon must retreat on the pass back out to center ice.
It was Sean Peckham at the goal line. He swiped the puck out of the crease. It was in the blue paint.
Clifford swats the puck into the corner. Up the near side boards. And he does dribble it out to center, giving away to Vincenzo Renda. Udall trying to carry down the middle. And the Seahawks are offside. Renda, 5th in the nation in points per game for defensemen. 5 goals, 18 assists for 23 total points. Seahawks back end has 2 stellar defensemen in the national limelight. Matt Dillon, freshman, 10th in the nation in points per game for defensemen, all defensemen, and then 12th overall in scoring for all rookies. And he's first in the CCC against conference opponents for both freshmen and defensemen in scoring. Left side, Herka blocks a shot off to the side of the cage. And now the player's tied up in the corner. Clapton with an angle, gets it away to Udall. Udall looking to touch it to himself. And he's tied up with Trey McMillan. Clapton can't carry it over the line left side. Right side, shot fired towards the goal. Clifford makes another save. Banked back to the Seahawks zone. This could be icing, and it is.
And we might get our first penalty of the evening, possibly matching. Looks like Jason Diamond. Oh no, never mind. That's just the official calling them back. So we will remain 5-on-5. As Sear sits at the blue line for the Seahawks, hoping for a one-timer.
Sear grabs it at center, chips it forward, now grabbed by Budasov. Budasov around a man with space, has McLean going to the net. Budasov with a shot, he scores! Paul Budasov faking his way around a man right side, had time and space to shoot, picked his spot, and he beats Ryan Clifford for the first of the night.
Yeah, give credit to Budasov there. His hands allow him to get past the defender, gain the zone, and then the wrist shot is just to perfection, just beats Clifford to the glove side high. And just like that, the Seahawks grab a 1-0 lead.
Kyle Moore hopping in right off the draw, able to carry it forward amongst 2 men down the left side. Sennett now trying to touch it in deep. Patry back to Moore. Moore now walks his way right side, trying to center it for Sennett. Knocked away and swung back out to center ice and taken by Charles Costello. He runs into Renda. And now Moore in deep will grab it. Behind Blake Wotala. Sprinting out through center ice, Kyle Moore. Chugging down the left side. Moore racing in behind the net, out to the right wing corner now. Leaves it along for Renda. Trying to get it back to Patry. Renda in deep along to Sennett. Sennett looking for a wraparound. He's tied up low of the cage. Throws it left side. Renda with a shot and a save made by Clifford. Rebound hopping back towards the front of the mouth of the cage. And now pinned to the end boards by Patry. And peeled off there by Sean Peckham. Englund intercepts his pass. Gets knocked down to the ice. Taken by Peckham now. Skated out to center and dumped in deep. Both teams will make some changes. Renda to Matt Dillon. Left along for Renda now. Navigating his way through center. Looking for an angle. Renda down the slot. Plays it wide into the right wing corner. Sweeney around behind the net for Englund. Trying to get it back to Sweeney. Pinching in right side is Frankie Sullivan. Puck will find its way into the left wing corner. Kidney waiting for it there. Sweeney jumps in. Shuffles it across in the right wing corner. Englund Trying to get it back to Sullivan. The two of them kind of collide. And then the Hawks trying to clear it. Send it into the roof off the stick of Aaron Deddy.
Yeah, the Seahawks have done a great job of just trying to force the puck into the zone. They're not allowing Becker any clear chances to clear the zone. And that right there, as you can see, the puck just goes directly into the roof because the Hawk was under pressure.
Schmidbauer. Right side with a fight off 2 men. Across now to Herka. His shot saved by Clifford. Rebound swatted into the air, but glove back down by Schmidbauer on the left side. Udall trying to touch it in front. It takes a bounce. And Clifford will cover it up with Schmidbauer closing in quickly.
Yeah, Schmidbauer got knocked around on his drive to the net, just looking for a rebound. But Clifford did not provide a rebound on that one. He'll hold on for a face-off.
Schmidbauer will take it against Connor Lanigan. Shot thrown wide. Right side, Udall along the boards. Has it poked away. Taken back by the Hawks. Bettmeng down the left side. Sear trying to keep it away from Ryan Keir. Sear trying to reverse his way back behind the net. Puck along the far side boards. Clapton chips it back down the ice. Grabbed by the Hawks. Kilcheski trying to play it forward. Karabia lays a hit. Puck free for Budasov. Now Sear up the ice and tipped into the zone, but too high. Clapton deflecting it off the roof. And this faceoff will be at neutral ice. 9:05 to go in the first period. Seahawks leading 1-0 here on senior night, thanks to the sophomore, Paul Budasov, who scores his team leading 17th of the season. Matt Dillon finds his line mate Renda, who saucers one into the zone, in on the net, and Clifford will cover it up with both Aruzioni and Budasov on the doorstep.
Yeah, Budasov and Aruzioni both heavily involved in the goal scoring last night. And this time of year, you really like to see that too, coming out and getting some goals for you, stepping up. As really they are the playmakers for you. They're who you want stepping up this time of year.
Aruzioni had 2 goals, 4 assists last night to vault up into 14th in the nation in points per game scoring. Here's McLean, top of the circle, off the draw, his shot. That went off of Aruzioni into the corner. Aruzioni moves it to McLean, trying to fight his way through the slot with a backhand. That's deflected into the high slot. Hawks look to skate it out. Aruzioni couldn't get to that one. James Perry down the right-hand side now, looking for an angle. Perry trying to fake his way around Rotala, able to hop in front, but couldn't control the puck. That was Bobby Orr-esque from Perry on his way to the net.
Yeah, Perry's just able to get underneath Dillon, get towards the goal line, but good job and recovery by Dillon just to throw some body contact on him.
Puck in the corner. McLean. Cross ice to Matt Dillon. Matt Dillon trying to fight his way around Peckham. Runs into 3 men. And the Hawks come away with the puck. Frankie Sullivan now. Well, walking in behind Blake Wotala. And his rink-wide pass intercepted by Tyler Forrest. His shot in the slot is blocked. Sullivan picks it off, and now a 3-on-3 for the Seahawks if they hurry. Sprinting over the line is Sullivan. Wide left side, snaps it towards the goal, well wide. Rebound, hops right side. It comes to Kyle Moore, and he will center it all the way back up. Kept alive by Sullivan for a moment, and taken by the Hawks. Moore will roll it into the left wing corner. Trey McMillan trying to carry it up the boards, tied up with Patry. 2 of them battle in the corner. Moore joins the fight with a shot from the right side. Rebound shot blocked in front. Puck still loose behind the net. That was a great diving play by Sean Dunphy. Can't clear the puck here, though. Sullivan's drive goes wide. Rebound collected by Tyler Forrest. And he will fire it off of Claire into the zone. Taken out by Patry. And are they going to rule a hand pass here? They will.
Yeah, just going back down the other end of the ice. It's originally a shot off the stick of Moore, and it's a big, juicy rebound right in front of Clifford. And Sennett drives in, but is denied off of the rebound. He had some net to shoot at, but I think it was blocked down.
Puck up to the point, shot thrown towards the cage, still loose in front. Rotala trying to find it, squeezes the pads, and pounces on it. Kilcheski among those in there for the Hawks. Off to the right of Wotala. And an offensive draw here for the Hawks with 6:52 to go in the first. Seahawks led 1-0 last night. The Hawks tied it 23 seconds afterwards. And then the Seahawks scored the next 10 goals of the game for the 11-1 final. Off the face-off win here, Dylan Carabia sprinting up the left side. Ducks the shoulder, drives in on the net, trying to tuck it past Clifford. And he has to squeeze the skate to the pipe to hold that one out.
And Clifford does a good job of just holding his post there, as the Seahawks love to play in behind the net. But this time they go straight to the net, but Clifford's able to hold on for a face-off.
Englund wins it to Kidney, wide left side, trying to carry it down into the corner. Has it poked away, but Englund fighting to keep it alive. Puck along the bench for the Hawks. Englund again trying to touch it in deep. Doing good work battling against Austin Wheatley. And then finally the Hawks clear it off the boards down the ice. And no icing here, it's waved off. Carabia behind the net will skim it around the boards out to Sweeney, who can't control it. And now able to poke it forward to Kidney. Kidney right side with space, and a wrist shot into the glove of Clifford.
Yeah, that works out for Sweeney there. He couldn't handle the first puck. That's all right. He blocks down the dump-in attempt on the far boards, creates the 2-on-1, but it was McMillan for the Hawks who goes down on the ice, forces the shot, and then a save by Clifford.
Renda from the point. His shot is safe. Follow-up shot. McLean rings it home, and the Seahawks take a 2-0 lead. Actually, make that Clapton. Colin Clapton, the senior, the first senior to get into the scoring action tonight. He rings both pipes, and the Seahawks expand their lead.
Yeah, Clapton's in the right space, right spot at the right time. They win the face-off, get the shot on net, and a juicy rebound just goes right to him. And he rings it off the left post, off the right, and in the back of the net for a 2-0 advantage for the Seahawks.
Ruzioni finds Budasov. Budasov with an angle now, has McLean to his right, fires it towards the cage. That one partially blocked by the Hawks. Ruzioni trying to control it, top of the right wing circle. Out to the point now, Renda. Touch back to McLean, wide right side. His wrist shot off of Clifford. Loose in front, and a quick whistle there from the official.
Yeah, that one hurts for the Seahawks. McLean was right there. He actually did pick up the puck when the whistle was blown. And with Clifford on his stomach, the net was wide open.
And the official coming over and kind of jokingly patting Clifford on the chest. And he knows that that whistle was quick. Hawks win the defensive zone draw. Play it up the boards. Claire, though, keeps it alive at the blue line. Sends it towards the net. It deflects off of Kilcheski into the right wing corner. Clapton to Udall. Udall up the left wing boards, turns, fires it wide of Schmidbauer. Clapton behind the net, trying to carry it left side. Looking to spin back in deep. Has Schmidbauer there to support as well. Both of them go down to the ice. Players falling all over the place in the left wing corner. Two Hawks down as well. Puck finds its way to James Perry, and he will just saucer it off the boards and in deep. Wotala. Fans trying to clear it. It finds its way to Perry. Luckily, he was tied up and couldn't get a shot away. A lot of open net to shoot there for the Hawks. Back come the Seahawks. McLean down the middle has it knocked free. Back comes Becker. Peckham fires it on the goal, and Wotala will hold on to it, and the Hawks will get themselves an offensive zone draw with 4:37 to go in the first period.
Yeah, I don't even think Wotala closed his glove on that one. Just perfect positioning, and he makes it look easy.
Hawks win the draw. Puck up to the point. Shot there, blocked, and then saved by Wotala. Rebound into the corner. Budasov trying to touch it forward. McLean trying to leave it for Budasov, and Peckham able to get just a piece of that. Puck trapped at the blue line on the far side. McLean has it. In a battle there for it. Budasov will fire it in deep, but it's grabbed by Austin Wheatley. Sear banks it out to center. I think we have another hand pass ruled here. So far, 14-4 is the shot advantage for Salve Regina. No penalties yet in the game. Seahawks win the draw. Here comes Sennett off to the races left side. Top of the circle, his wrister, held by Clifford. Rebound, fired right back into the gut. And he holds on.
Yeah, the senior Patry was hurrying in for the rebound. He spills out into the end boards, trying to go 5-hole on Clifford, but Clifford able to hold on.
Moore on the draw, fires it around the boards. Puck played back in at the point, and then grabbed by Peckham. And he will carry it himself over the line, drops it off to the left wing side. Chasing after it is Cagnina. Renda along for Patry. Over the blue line, wide right side. Jogging his way in deep, tipped over the goal by Moore on the pass from Patry, who recovers it here. Into the slot for Sennett's one-timer that goes wide. And this puck will deflect into the Becker bench. We will draw and neutral ice. 3:20 to play in the first. Salve Regina leading 2-0 here in this Commonwealth Coast Conference game. If the Seahawks win today, they will wrap up a first-round bye. If they win and UNE ties or loses, they will wrap up the number 1 seed. Puck played around the board. Sullivan able to keep it in with one hand. And then it's flung back to center. Seahawks again carried in, and Sweeney. Left side, his wrister is blocked. Rebound off behind the net. Now left side, Kidney. Deflects to Clapton. Drop back to Kidney. Moved into the slot looking for Englund. He has it knocked away. Peckham now. Up the left side, tees up a drive. Saved by Wotala. And the puck kicks out of play.
Yeah, Peckham just gains the zone and just wants to test Wotala. As the Seahawks were back defensively, it was 2-on-2. You saw the initial shot, decided to take it, and Wotala, with the blocker, just puts the puck up into the netting.
Schmidbauer and Schaefer on the draw, and it's won by the Seahawks. Carabia has it knocked free at center ice. Schmidbauer along the near side boards, able to play it into the Becker zone. Chasing after it is Trey McMillan on the far side. Puck out at center. Deflects off a skate. That's Stephen Wolf. Drops it along for Perry. His wrist shot off of Wotala. Rebound kicks in behind the net. Sear trying to find Schmidbauer. And he rolls it out to center, given back to McMillan for the Hawks. Puck deflects off Wolf, back to the Seahawks. Schmidbauer now, down the middle. His shot, save made by Clifford. Trying to collect the rebound, and jumping in is McMillan. And then Udall takes it away from him in deep. Udall gets it away to Schmidbauer, right wing corner, into the slot. Clapton, touch back to Udall on the doorstep, and it's covered up by Clifford.
Yeah, it's a great shift there by Udall. Begins by setting up Schmidbauer as he's falling down, just spinning around, giving him the pass in the slot for the shot, and the rebound goes in behind Clifford, who's there but Udall to lay the body and win the puck back for the Seahawks, and then he finally takes the shot on net on Clifford.
Eruzione in the slot off the draw, off of Clifford, looking around, can't find the puck. He went right, the puck went left, and luckily for the Hawks, the Seahawks couldn't get to it in time. And now Becker is offside.
Yeah, it looked like that puck hit the mask of Clifford, so tough to tell after you've just been rung a little bit. And definitely should thank his defenders after that one as they're able to clear it out.
Neutral zone draw. Budasov wins it back to Claire. Quickly up to McLean. And he will scoop it on the backhand into the Becker zone. Clifford leaves it behind the net to Kilcheski. Given away to Budasov. Swings it up top to the point. Picked off by the Hawks. Sent rink wide. Claire racing back to keep it away from Charles Costello. The two of them go to the wall. And the Seahawks clear it back to center. And the Hawks dump it in deep once again. Wotala with 1:05 to go in the first. Leaves it for Edward Herka. McLean with space. Darting down the middle. Takes it wide left side. Left it a little bit behind Aruzioni. Played there by Costello, but given back to Kevin Clare. And he will zip it into the Becker zone. Off the boards. And now bouncing back to the Seahawks zone. Grabbed by Frankie Sullivan. 44 seconds to go in the first period. Sullivan. Touch to Clapton now. McLean down the middle. Taken away. Sullivan will hold for the Seahawks in his own zone with 32 seconds. Frankie Sullivan trying to find Nick Sear. Puck at center. Dumped in by the Hawks. Wotala leaves it for Sullivan with 20 seconds to go in the period. Behind the net now, Sear. Seahawks in no real urgency here, just basically playing keep away. 12 seconds to go in the period. Sear waiting behind the net for Aaron Deedy to give chase. Across the ice now to Sullivan. 3 seconds to go in the period. Seahawks dump it in deep, and that'll do it. For the first 20 minutes in the books here on senior night, it was Paul Budasov first, and then the senior Colin Clapton getting on the board. And the Seahawks will lead 2-0 at the break. Ryan, what are your thoughts here on the first period?
Well, the Seahawks are doing all the right things. They're forechecking hard, winning the pucks, winning the loose pucks as well. And best of all, they have 2 on the scoreboard looking to add for more. They've really been in control of this game. Things have been going well if you're the Seahawks, and you hope to continue that.
Score is Salve Regina 2, Becker 0. We have reached the first intermission. We will take a break while they tend to the ice. You're watching Commonwealth Coast Conference hockey action on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back. Welcome back to the Abbey. Andrew Pizzelli alongside Ryan Costa bringing you the call of this Commonwealth Coast Conference game. Salve Regina battling Becker College. Seahawks lead 2-0 here. Game 2 of this weekend doubleheader. Seahawks looking for the sweep. Also senior night here at the Abbey. Seahawks honored their 7 seniors before the game. And one of the seniors, Colin Clapton, already on the score sheet. Seahawks outshot the Hawks in that first period. Similar story to last night, but the goal totals not as skewed yet. So the Hawks, despite the strong start for the Seahawks, Ryan, still very much in this game.
Right, yeah, they're hanging around. Really defensively, they've played decent in their own zone, decent enough to hold the Seahawks to 2 goals, but if they want to continue that success, they have to limit the rebounds and clean up after the rebounds in order to keep the Seahawks at bay.
Here comes Udall sprinting down the left side, trying to deke his way in the slot. Puck knocked away from him. Clapton, though, keeps it alive. Plays it high off the glass in deep. Udall chasing after it with Kilcheski. Schmidbauer comes to the puck behind the net. Udall looking around, trying to find an outlet, and then he spins out into the corner and lost the puck. And then it's sent into protective netting and out of play. We'll run down your out-of-town scoreboard. Early third period, Endicott leading by 2, 6-4 versus Wentworth up in Beverly. Late second period, University of New England and Nichols tied at 1. And Western New England leading Curry 1-0. Early stages of the second period in Springfield. Seahawks want to keep their eyes on that UNE Nichols game. If the Nor'easters lose and the Seahawks win here tonight, they wrap up the number 1 seed. If both teams hold serve, and then they'll play for the number 1 seed next week. McLean over the blue line to Aruzioni. Aruzioni waiting, fades it across for Budasov, and he scores!
Great play there. Just keeping it in the zone. Getting in was McLean, and he works it down to Aruzioni. Aruzioni sees Budasov on the far post. Just puts it right on his tape, and Budasov is not going to miss that one.
We'll get you a look at the replay here. McLean kind of able to gather it over the blue line, kind of faked the pass, dropped it to Aruzioni. And Budasov with plenty of space to shoot. Nets his second of the game. Seahawks lead 3-0. Clifford moves it up the boards, flung back in front. Scaled high off the glass by Aaron Deedy. Renda at center. Moves it to Kyle Moore. Trying to get it to Sennett. Banked back to center ice. Renda across to Dillon. Snaps it cross ice. Sennett settles it down. Absorbs the check and drops it back off to Renda, who'll chase it in deep once again. Renda weaving his way up to Patry. He plays it down the boards. Now Patry chugging in left side. Kyle Moore behind the net. Hands off to Patry. Deep in the right wing corner. Patry dancing his way into the slot. Lost the puck trying to get to the backhand. Puck out high. Sennett one times it on the goal, and it's held by Clifford.
Yeah, Sennett receives the puck from the far boards up at the high slot. And just a quick little slap shot on net. Clifford holds on.
Offensive zone draw for Salve. Nearly 2 minutes gone here in the second period. And the Hawks win the draw, bounce the puck back out to center. Herka drops up to Sullivan, now back to Herka on the far side. Snaps it up to center ice. Kidney couldn't control it. And the Hawks will skate it in right side. Kidney doing a good job pulling it away from Bettman, but from behind. Now the Seahawks come back the other way. Into the slot. Sullivan waiting, shooting off of Clifford. Thrown towards the cage again. And the Hawks control it and move it back to the Seahawks zone. Another time there where Ryan Clifford was looking around, couldn't find the puck. Top of the left wing circle. A shot off of Kidney's skate from the stick of Stephen Wolf as he tried to rip that one on the cage. Kidney chips it forward to Udall. Squeezed against the boards on the far side. Able to find the puck. And then Kidney and Udall both get ridden into the boards hard. Back comes Wolf through center. Wolf trying to play it towards the net, and he'll roll it in on Wotala. And the Trenton, Michigan goaltender will cover it up.
Yeah, he got a little bit of a snow shower after that, too, as Wolf drove in for a rebound, but none is given up by the senior goaltender.
3 minutes exactly gone here in the second period. 3-0 the Seahawk lead. Schmidbauer will get tossed from the draw here. It'll be Clapton to take it against Jason Diamond. And that's won by Salve. Claire up to Udall. Schmidbauer touches it back to Udall left side. Sprinting in behind the net. Udall racing out to the right wing side now. Up top to the point. Claire snapping it towards the goal. It's blocked. And it's knocked away from Schmidbauer. Udall there, deflected right side as the Hawks tried to clear it. Scooped around the boards on the far side. Costello turns it over to Schmidbauer. Schmidbauer again at the blue line, getting in the way of that outlet pass. Carries it into the corner. 1-on-2. Costello walks it through center now for the Hawks. Chips it off the glass. Carabia sends it wide of Aruzioni, and the Seahawks have iced it.
Yeah, there's a lot of weight in there for the Seahawks, just trying to complete the change, reset.
Wolf tied up on the draw for the Hawks. Peckham trying to keep it alive at the blue line. Sends it along the boards in deep. Puck rolling right side now, taken by Budasov. Clapton can't control it, and the Hawks are offside. Friends of Seahawk Athletics, you are invited to participate in the Seahawk Open. This golf tournament for Salve Regina Athletics is scheduled for Monday, April 29th at Middletown's Wanamatanomi Golf and Country Club. For more information, please check out the Seahawk Open on our website under the Inside Athletics tab. Neutral zone draw here. Budasov will win it. Matt Dillon will chase it down in the far corner and sprint out from behind Wotala. Chip towards Renda. McLean back to Renda. Down the middle is Budasov looking for the hat trick, and he sends the backhand wide. Budasov in his skates falling down. Puck at the blue line, kept alive by Dillon. With space left side. His wrister deflected up and out of play. Saved by Clifford.
Yeah, the Hawks got lucky there as that whistle comes because Peckham was without a stick in his own zone. The Seahawks had a slight advantage, but nothing comes of it as the puck goes up into the netting.
Budasov will draw here against Jason Diamond. Budasov rested on the goal. Clifford makes the save again. Rebound off into the wing. Budasov trying to get it to McLean. Banks it up top to the point. Dillon with space. Lets it fly. Rebound punched wide into the corner. McLean on the doorstep trying to clean that one up. Budasov just able to poke it enough back into the left wing corner. And now we'll tie up Trey McMillan. And McLean into the slot between Renda's skates. And it angles its way back out to center. Seahawks will reset. Dillon to Aruzioni, and the Seahawks are offsides. That last second move by Aruzioni causing the offside there.
Yeah, it was close, but I guess McLean just stepped over the line a little bit too quickly.
Patry down the left-hand side. Gets it away to Sennett. His shot off the glove. Rebound shot behind the net. Moore centered back to Patry in the slot. Hands off. Moore's wrister. That is blocked off his stick as well. And the rebound sent out to center ice. Chance after chance for the Seahawks there on some of these rebounds. But the Hawks closing quickly. Able to keep the Seahawks from getting quality shots in on the net. And I think we might get our first penalty of the game here.
Yeah, it's been a while. We're almost halfway through this game. And it's going to be a slashing call. We'll see who's headed to the box. And it looks like Tyler Forrest for the Hawks heading into the penalty box. So with 14:20 remaining in the second period, we get our first power play of the evening in favor of the Seahawks.
Seahawks power play on the year, 24%, 29 of 118 penalty kill for the Hawks. Just 73%, 95 of 130. Renda at the right point, down low to Ruzioni. Back up top to Renda. Straight away, Dillon. Renda walks it in tight, up high, waiting for the one-timer. Reading that was Wolf. Almost would have had a chance at a breakaway. Back to Dillon. Racing up top is Ruzioni. Seahawks resetting things. Left side, back to Ruzioni in the slot. Hands off to Clapton, and his shot goes wide. And Renda can't sprint over to the line quick enough to keep it in. Seahawks will chase it back to their zone and reset.
Yeah, they had some good puck movement on that first sequence, but not really able to move the defenders around a whole much.
Here comes Clapton. Wide right side, beneath the dots. Carries it left wing side, and he's tied up and lost it. And the Seahawks have to chase it out to center. Taken now by Kajina. And he will send it wide of Waltala. Kilcheski waiting, and he fires it in deep to the Seahawks zone. Hawks get another big clear. Budasov, working with 2 goals tonight, has his pass deflected. Goes off of Janowski's stick. Here comes Dillon over the line right side. Pulls up, moves it up top to the point. Renda back to Dillon right side. Waiting up top, Renda spins it towards Budasov. He'll have to chase it into the corner. Touch behind the net now to McLean. Back to Budasov. Up top, Renda. Changes places with Budasov. Now ducks the shoulder. Driving in, handing off to Sennett. His one-timer blocked. And then it's sent back out to center. Slowly rolling into the Seahawks zone. Just 12 seconds left now on the power play. Maybe one last rush for Salve if they hurry. And not in any particular rush here. Dillon with 5 seconds. Walks out from behind Wotala. Pass deflected. Comes in stride to Sear. It'll roll in behind the cage, and that'll do it for the power play. Back to even strength. Sennett. Sear at the blue line, trying to keep it in with his skates. Cannot. Carabia back the other way to Sennett. Trying to spin it into the slot towards Budasov. And he'll take it to the far side boards and cave in a man for the Hawks. Moore behind the net. Curling, hands off to Budasov. Throws it on the goal off the pads of Clifford. Rebound comes right back to Budasov. Hops one off the far side wall and angled back off the glass by the Hawks. Sear will backtrack and look to headman it up the ice. Touched by Sennett, and he'll send it in deep. No icing. 11:28 to go in the second period. Seahawks leading 3-0. Englund pulls it away from behind. Herka now in the Seahawks zone, plays it out to center, picked off by the Hawks. Waiting for it and sending it into the Seahawks zone was Charles Costello. Space left side for Sweeney, accelerating towards the goal. Sweeney shooting, and it's saved by Clifford.
It's a great play by Sweeney there. He's being shielded off by the defender. He finally slips under right in front of Clifford. He waits, he goes post to post, and he sees Clifford go down on the pad in the butterfly position. So Sweeney tries to elevate it, but Clifford able to snag it with his glove.
Schmidbauer wins the draw to Sullivan. Trying to carry it in deep, gets it away to Schmidbauer. Up high to Sullivan, throws it towards the net looking for a tip. Had Udall camping out in the crease. Now Corey Schaefer looking to move it off the board. Schmidbauer racing over to the left side now to try and keep it alive. Wolf able to get it back out to center. Here comes Perry, and he'll flip it end over end into the right wing corner. Wolf chasing after it with Herka. Hawks look to keep it in. Herka able to find Schmidbauer. 2-on-2 break. Hustling now. 4-on-3 break for the Seahawks. Here's Clapton trying to pass it across to Sullivan. Deflected up in the air and gloved down by Sean Dunphy. Dunphy can't get it out. Clapton with a shot that goes wide. Racing over is Sullivan. He'll scale it in deep. Behind the net waiting is Udall. Udall trying to turn, and now we have a whistle goalie was without a stick. Clifford's stick is behind the net.
Yeah,
and unfortunately for the Seahawks, the net was off its moorings.
It must have been some sort of incidental contact, because it looks like the puck was nowhere near Clifford when the stick went flying in behind the net.
Budusov wins the draw right on the cage, so Clifford will cover it up. With 10:09 to go in the second period, 25-8 the shot advantage for Salve. And they've attempted many more shots than that, but the Hawks have been doing a good job at least of getting in the way of some of them and blocking them. Budusov on the draw, down on both knees, gets it away to the point. Renda back to Eruzione, top of the right wing circle, carrying it wide. Now McLean lets it go by to Budusov. He's pinned to the boards. McLean can't grab it. Peckham flips it up the ice, out of the reach of Lenigan, and Dillon plays it off the glass out to the point, kept alive by the Hawks, and now it gets back by Peckham, out to center ice. Betmeng. McLean gets it away to Eruzione, sprinting in behind the net. Out to the left wing side, Eruzione trying to shield the defender. Now throws a big check on Legenhand, left side. Eruzione in the slot, tries to backhand it. It flutters towards the net and is blocked. Lenigan has it knocked away from him and thrown in towards the net. And Clifford leaves it there for Peckham. Aaron Deedy down the left side, tied up with Patry. Kyle Moore knifes the puck to himself, and then is in a collision near the scores box. We have a whistle, and we might be getting a penalty here. And it's going to be against the Hawks. Too many men on the ice. Sitting in the box now, serving the penalty will be Ryan Keir. That puts the Seahawks on the power play with 8:59 to go in the second.
Yeah, Seahawks will get another crack at it and hope to continue moving the puck very well like they did on the last power play.
Sear trying to dance at the point, has it knocked away by Janoski. Kyle Moore will reset and sprint straight down the middle. Hands off to Budusov. Back to Moore. Along to the left wing side now. Out to the point to Sullivan. Settles it down. Dropped into the corner to Budusov. Ran off his stick. Pinned to the boards by Trey McMillan. Seahawks trying to dig it out. Sullivan at the left point. Keeps it in. Left side now to Budusov. Top of the circle. His pass into the slot. Deflected. McMillan trying to fire it out of the zone. Goes off his teammate. Seahawks keep it alive on the power play. Up top, Sullivan. His drive towards the net. Off of Clifford. Off the end glass. Budusov trying to follow it up. Fanned on the puck. Rolling out near the point. And now Sear in a foot race with Charles Costello. Able to get it away to Sullivan. Sullivan trying to get it up the ice. No icing from the official. Puck banked out to the far side. Sullivan keeps it alive. Sullivan trying to drop it off to the point. Dillon has to pinch in, and the Hawks get it clear with the puck rolling on edge. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Clapton behind the Seahawk net will give it to Vincenzo Renda. Renda turns it over. Corey Schaefer, right side, short-handed with a shot that goes wide. Peckham at the left point, fires it back in deep around in the right corner. Sprinting in now is Dunphy. And the Seahawks will carry it back through center. Here comes Eruzione down the middle with a shot and a save made by Clifford.
Eruzione brings the puck to his backhand in the slot, goes right back to the forehand with a quick release, but Clifford flashes the glove just as quickly. So 15 seconds remaining on the man advantage for the Seahawks.
Tie up on the draw. It comes to Kidney. Low slot. His shot fought off by Clifford. Carabia, left wing corner, waiting. Shuffles it across to Englund in deep right side. Trying to move it into the slot. Back to Kidney. He'll track it down in the corner. Back to even strength. Kidney up top to Carabia. Waiting. Spins it on the backhand in deep. wide of England. Schaefer can't get it away. Kidney picks it off. Double teamed in the corner. Kidney, though, trying to walk it along the boards in deep. Up the left wing boards. Herka tied up, and the puck will find its way back out to center ice. Scaled in deep on the backhand by Carabia. Puck still in the zone, right side. Kidney trying to rip it away from Peckham. And it goes off a player along the Seahawks bench. We'll see where they bring this face-off. And it's going to go into the Hawks zone. Right wing side, it will be Kyle Moore taking it against Aaron Deedy. And Deedy wins it. Claire at the point, keeps it alive left side. Trying to move it in behind the net, wide of Patry. Sennett jumping in, can't rip it free. Hawks able to clear it out to center. Deedy saucers it in deep. Sear around on the left wing corner. Kevin Clare plays it off the boards. It rolls out to center, gobbled up by Kyle Moore, sprinting down the right side now. Moore sends it along the boards. Hawks move it away from Kevin Clare. Cagnina from the right side plays it to Deedy. His shot off of Wotala. Puck in the slot. Backhand shot goes wide of the pipe. Cagnina in deep. Fighting for it here. Tied up with Kyle Moore. Clare comes away with the puck. Outlets Moore. And Moore softly chips it into space. Miscommunication there with Sennett. Patry nearly had the interception again. Sear finds the puck and snaps it up the ice off of Sennett's skate and into the zone. 5:08 to go in the second. Seahawks leading 3-0. Jason Diamond, left side, fighting his way into the slot. Puck loose there, grabbed by Herka. Quickly up to Udall, racing with Schmidbauer. Udall drops it to Schmidbauer with an angle left side. Schmidbauer around a man, trying to carry it closer to the net. He's double teamed, has to take it wide. Now with a backhand shot, that one hops into the air. Collected right wing side by Clapton, hands off to Renda. He scales it off the glass in deep. Udall touch back to Renda. Schmidbauer trying to get it back there. Renda on the doorstep, trying to jam it home. It's blocked in front, sent towards the net again. And Clifford sends it into the corner. Schmidbauer trying to get it to Clapton. Hawks send it up the ice. Will this be icing? And they wave it off at the last moment. Dillon with it for Salve. Finds Renda. Udall leaves it for Colin Clapton. Ducks the shoulder on Dunphy to the net. His shot fought off by Clifford. Clapton keeps it alive. Straight away at the point, and he shuffles it out to neutral ice. And grabbed now by Charles Costello. Sprinting down the right-hand side. Clapton pokes it away. Costello recovers it in the corner. Drops it in deep for Schaefer. Schaefer. And he covers up the rebound. Kilcheski robbed by Wotala on that chance.
Yeah, Kilcheski was waiting for that pass to come as he was all alone just high of the left circle. He finally gets it, and Wotala had a little bit of trouble getting from post to post, but he does it just in time for a save.
Off the draw, Wolf in the slot. His shot is blocked. Up to the point, Kilcheski again. Wrists it on the net. Blocked in the slot and grabbed by the Seahawks. And off of the races now is Eruzione and Budasov. Budasov trying to backhand it through the slot. That's blocked by Kilcheski. Eruzione in deep left side. Looking to spin back behind the net. He's double teamed. Budasov races in to get the puck, and Eruzione sends it up top to the point. Herka trying to get it to Sullivan. And it's back to center ice. Sullivan will fire it back to Kilcheski. Teams trade the puck once again. Schaefer takes it away from Sullivan. Left side with an angle. Faking. Trying to shoot. Squaring up the net. It's blocked. Played in front. Backhand score! James Perry touches it home. And the Hawks jump on the board.
Yeah, I believe it's Kilcheski coming in for the rebound to keep this play alive for the Seahawks. He draws, for the Hawks, excuse me. He draws all the attention towards the far side of the boards, and that allows Perry to slip through the back door for the pass and an easy goal for the Hawks.
third goal of the year for James Perry. And it's a 2-score game. Here comes Englund. Over the line left side. Trying to chase his own pass. Now Englund alone behind the net. Ridden into the boards by Diamond. Sweeney trying to get it to Kigney. Tied up with Englund. Two guys in the same spot at the same time. Seahawks keep it alive though. Kidney back to Englund, trying to fight his way into the slot with a shot. Save made by Clifford on the rebound. Juicy one is sent in behind the net on the ricochet. Sweeney battling in deep. Trying to center it in front. Kidney comes to help. Puck scooped off the glass, back out to center. Spinning into the Seahawks zone. Grabbed by Sear with 2:20 to play in the second period. Seahawks lead down to 2 goals. Puck tipped into the zone. Yavanski right side, playing it in front. Shot blocked by Wotala. Rebound into the corner. And then it's sent on the cage, and Wotala will hang on. Great action here from the Hawks.
Yeah, Becker's really starting to put together a good couple shifts. Just the breakout into the Seahawks zone alone has really given them some wind late in this second period as they've been getting a couple good quality opportunities.
Puck along the left wing boards. Peckham blocking Patrick from chasing the puck. Kilcheski back to Peckham. Finds Betmeng, tied up with Moore. Across to the far side. Janowski trying to fight his way down the middle. Puck deflected out to the point. Kept alive and thrown towards the net. And Wotala hangs on and waits for the whistle with a minute 40 to go in the second. Connor Lenigan with that shot from the point. That stops the clock. Offensive zone draw here for Becker. Puck tied up in the circle. Schrimbauer gets it away to Matt Dillon. He pirouettes in the corner. And now outlets Udall through center. Puck runs off his stick. And the Hawks will control it. And again, played into the Seahawks zone. Dillon trying to get away from Wolf and Corey Schaefer. Schmidbauer through center. Udall sprinting up the right side. Leaves it along for Clapton. Touched by Schmidbauer towards the net. Clifford covers it up. Out to the point. Rendo with space. Waiting. Snaps it across. Dillon. His drive. Saved by Clifford. In some heavy traffic.
There's some contact along that shift. Seahawks able to get into the zone, work the puck D to D, open up a shot. I believe that was Dillon on the shot for the Seahawks, but the save comes for Clifford.
1:09 to play in the second period. Offensive zone draw for Salve. McLean right off the draw, and it's in and out of the glove of Clifford, and he covers it up on the ice.
Yeah, the Seahawks have really taken notice of all the rebounds that Clifford has been giving up tonight. They're always going to be driving at that net.
Seahawks win the draw once again. McLean couldn't control it. Claire fires it in behind the net. Aruzioni to settle it down. Trapped in the corner. Aruzioni looking for an angle. Left wing side, now into the slot, holding it on the backhand. Chased into the corner. Leaves it behind the net. Cutting in is Budasov. Trying to get it back to Aruzioni in a diving poke check by Jason Diamond. Claire will keep it alive. Back in deep to McLean. Right wing side. Backhanded towards Aruzioni. Claire down on one knee, keeps it alive. Chips it into the corner with 33 seconds. McLean off angle shot, and it's held by Clifford, who once again took a peek over the shoulder looking for the puck. 29.7 to go in the second period. Kyle Moore will take the draw here against Corey Schaefer. And it's won by the Hawks. Peckham off the stanchion, and it ricochets into the Seahawks zone. Kevin Clare will backtrack with 20 seconds and counting to go in the period. And now Sear will just wait. No one pressuring him. Wolf going for a moment. The Seahawks content here to run out the time. Finally, Schaefer comes to challenge. Puck moved up to center. Sennett waiting, plays it to Kyle Moore, and that is how the second period will come to a close. And if you're Becker, that's a win for you. Getting a goal on the board, they finished that period with some momentum. And after the way last night went, Becker only trailing here by 2, 3-1. Seahawks started the second period strong. They got up 3-0. But Ryan, you really have to love the way Becker closed that period and got things going a little bit.
Yeah, if you're the Hawks, you really got to be happy with that period. As far as I'm concerned, that period is 1-1 on the scoreboard anyways, on the score sheet. So the Seahawks head to the locker room still with a 2-goal lead, but they really just want to keep the foot on the gas pedal and close this one out if you're Salve Regina.
2 periods in the books. Third period upcoming. We'll take a break while they tend to the ice. You're watching Salve Regina and Becker on the Salve Athletics Network. Seahawks lead 3-1. We'll be back with the call of the third period. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Abbey. Aaron Pizzelli alongside Ryan Costa bring you the call of this Commonwealth Coast Conference game. Salve Regina leading Becker 3-1. Seahawks senior night here tonight at the Abbey, the final regular season home game. The Seahawks hope to have a couple of playoff games here, trying to cement their position and earn themselves a first-round bye. They can do that with a win here tonight. Keeping an eye on the out-of-town scoreboard. If the Seahawks win, the Nor'easters of UNE lose, the Seahawks would have the number 1 seed. Right now, UNE leading 2-1 late in the third period. Shot from the point from Claire deflects wide. If that score stands and the score here tonight stands, those two teams will meet again to decide the top seed in the conference next weekend. But still a long way to go here. Becker closed that second period strong and only trails by 2. Claire tied up with Wolf in the corner. Puck behind the net. Sear to Clapton. Now Budasov sprinting down the middle, and he has it poked away from behind. Turning the corner quickly now is Jason Diamond racing back up the ice. Snaps it on the goal, and Wotala covering up the 5-hole will hold on.
Yeah, we're really going north to south to open up this third period. Becker showing a little bit of speed, coming down the ice, getting a couple shots off.
They'll have the offensive draw here. Diamond against Budasov. Tie up on the draw, controlled by Salve. John McLean on the far side. Sends it into the zone, off the glass, into the left wing corner. Deflected into the air, gloved down by Costello. Out to Tyler Forrest. Walks it over the line and then plays it on the backhand in behind the net. Wotala will leave it for Renda. Budasov around Forrest, trying to get it up to McLean. Puck rolls its way into the zone. McLean couldn't get around the official in time, so Jason Diamond will grab it, send it up the far side. Kilcheski in stride to Forrest over the line, waiting, snaps it towards the goal. It bounces well wide. Grabbed by Matt Dillon. Cross ice, touched by McLean, given back to the Hawks. Cagnina, his shot blocked by Renda, and then he knocks Renda down to the ice. Kyle Moore comes up with the puck, outlets George Sennett. Sennett softly flips it into the right wing corner. Kyle Moore touches it back to Sennett in behind the net. Looking to turn back to the inside. Angled into the boards. Patry to Kyle Moore. Trying to shield the defender. Patry jumping in. Off angle shot off the pads of Clifford. Rebound in the corner. Kept alive by Patry in deep. Patry spinning behind the net on the right side. Trying to get it to Moore. His one-timer blocked. Romain Wild stepping in front of the shot. Seahawks still in possession of the puck in deep. Patry grabs it left side, trying to skate his way into the slot, waiting, touching it towards the goal, blocked and angled back out to center. Kyle Moore will grab it for Salve. Over the line, Patry tees up the one-timer into the glove of Clifford. Seahawks will take the offensive zone draw. Lanigan against Sage Englund. 1-2 Kidney, who fans on the one-timer. Puck left in the slot, grabbed by the Hawks, and carried out to center ice. Angled off the boards in deep. Wotala looking around. Moves it to Carabia. Up to Kidney. Racing up the right side, can't connect with Englund down the middle. Hawks can't clear the puck though. Kidney chasing after it right side. Kidney picks it off in front. Englund deking, and it's saved by Clifford. Sear jumping in down the middle, carries it wide. Trying to get it away to Englund. Lanigan grabs it for the Hawks, but Englund pressuring him from behind, forces the turnover. Kidney with space right side, trying to move it into the slot. Kidney ranging for it now, loses his stick, and that'll be a penalty against Becker. And Connor Lanigan knows it.
Yeah, there's a couple lost sticks for Salve on that last shift. First, it's Englund who loses his stick. It goes in deep, and he has to go to retrieve it. And he comes up, turning around, and automatically having the puck right on his stick for a shot. And then we just saw right there, the stick gets slashed out of the hand And that'll send Lengen to the box for the Hawks.
Renda, a lot of space right side. Walks it in, snaps it towards the goal, and it goes wide. Rebound all the way back out to center ice, grabbed by Matt Dillon. Dillon across to Ruzioni, tiptoeing the blue line, and he lost it. Dillon has to reset the power play. Seahawks 0 for 2 already. Here comes Renda, tied up. McLean sails it around the boards. Ruzioni, now Clapton. Cross ice to Renda. Takes it off the boards, wide right side. Straight away up top to Dillon. Faking the shot. Dillon with some space. Rips it on the goal, and it's saved by Clifford. Looking around and able to find it between the skates. As we mentioned earlier about Matt Dillon, 10th in the nation in points per game for defensemen, 12th overall for rookies in scoring. 1 goal, 20 assists coming into tonight. He's also tops in the CCC against conference opponents with 19 points. And his line mate Renda right behind him, 17 points on the year against conference foes. Seahawks on the power play here. Renda with the puck, gains the line. Ruzioni top of the slot, fakes it across. Clapton waiting, straight away up top Dillon. Trying to get it back to Clapton. He gloves it down. Top of the left wing circle. Straight away up top, Dillon once again. Dillon walking it forward, dishes it back to Renda. Waiting, shooting off of Clifford and Clapton. Fans on the one-timer on the rebound. Puck kept alive to Dillon up top. Dillon waiting, trying to pass it across. Tied up, Dillon able to get it away towards Renda. And a 3-on-2 break here, short-handed for the Hawks. Handed off to Diamond, and he rips it wide of the net. Seahawks converge right side to Ruzioni. Chips it around the boards, and Dillon can settle it back down with 30 seconds to go on this power play. Second unit now out there for the Seahawks. Sennett with Moore crashing the net. Sends it behind the cage. Back to Moore on the pass from Budasov. That's stuffed. Budasov wide left side with 15 seconds. Into the slot to Sennett. Budasov back to Sullivan. Walks it in. Plays it towards Sennett in the slot. He has it knocked free. And the Hawks clear the zone.
You know, the Hawks penalty killers, you got to tip your cap to them. They've been doing well all night and just taking away the passing lanes for the Seahawks, poking the puck away any way they can.
Back to even strength, Frankie Sullivan racing away from Jonathan Yanofsky. Seahawks send the puck up the ice, but it's on the goal, so no icing. And Clifford's going to freeze it with Tim Sweeney in his face. .13 to go in the third. Offensive zone draw for Salve, controlled by the Hawks. Ryan Kerr. Carried by Costello now at the blue line, tied up with Kevin Clare. Gets it away to Sweeney, trying to dart down the middle. Across right side to Kidney, and his shot is saved by Clifford.
Yeah, the Seahawks are able to catch Becker in the neutral zone, a little disorganized. They break out by getting the puck to Sweeney. Sweeney gains the zone, and he has a 2-on-1 for the Seahawks, but Clifford able to make the save to keep this a 2-goal game.
Off the draw, controlled by the Hawks. Romain Wild sends it up the boards, left side. Chased in deep, thrown on the goal. Wotala falls backwards. The puck rolls through the crease and back behind the net. And then centered through the slot, out wide, and back into the Hawks zone.
Yeah, I think Wotala thought that puck went through his legs, so I think he just tried to lunge back to keep it out. But luckily for the Seahawks, the puck just went wide.
Kilcheski dancing his way into the zone. Kilcheski with an angle, leaves it off for a trailer, and they score! Wild pokes it in. And just like that, the Hawks are within one.
Yeah, Wild just crashing the net, gets rewarded. Rebound gets poked out in the crease. And all it takes is one little poke from Wild to make this a 1-goal game.
We'll get you a look at the replay. It starts with Kilcheski dancing his way into the zone right there. And then just all sorts of traffic in front. And we've got ourselves a game. 3-2, Seahawks still lead, but a long way to go. Schmidbauer down the middle, and the Seahawks are offside. 2 players well over the line before Schmidbauer got the puck. 13-12 to go in the third. For Wild, his 5th of the year for the sophomore. Dillon wraps it around the boards, right side. Hawks trying to get it out. Renda at the point, trying to fire it in deep, and it's picked off by Perry. Perry now off to the races, one-on-one with Dillon. Perry puts on the brakes and will skate it out wide now and wait for reinforcements. Great job defensively there by Dillon, who knocks Perry down. Clapton banks it off the boards, trying to connect with Udall indirect. And resetting it will be Trey McMillan. Quickly back for Sean Peckham. Over the line, trying to send it towards the goal. Blocked in behind the net. Rolling into the corner now. Schaefer battling with Herka. Aruzioni turns and sends it up to Budasov, who's got 2 goals here tonight. Budasov, wide right side, drops it back off to Frankie Sullivan. Sends it towards the goal. McLean trying to grab it in the corner. Working 1-on-2. Puck flips into the air. Glove by Aruzioni in the slot. Great hand-eye coordination there. Able to glove that down and fire it on the net, but Clifford, watching it the whole time, will hang on.
Yeah, quick hands there by Aruzioni. He sticks his glove out to get the puck down to the ice. And as the puck bounces off the ice, he swats it just out of the air, but right into the glove of Clifford.
Aruzioni this week named a semi-finalist for the Joe Concannon Award, handed out by the Gridiron Club of Greater Boston to the best American-born hockey player in New England. Puck will hop up into the protective netting and out of play. 11:54 to go in the third period. 1-goal game. Salve Regina leading 3-2. And it's final up in Burrillville. UNE hangs on to beat Nichols 2-1. So no matter now the outcome here in this game, the Seahawks and Nor'easters will play next weekend for the top seed in the conference.
Also have to keep an eye out for Curry too.
Yeah, Curry right now came into tonight 3 points back of the Seahawks, with today and next weekend the solo game. They right now lead Western New England late in the third period. Curry plays this Becker team to close out the year. So there'll be a lot of shuffling potentially up at the top, with just a single point separating potentially Salve Regina and Curry. And UNE already with 23 points now. Seahawks sitting with 23. Trying to wrap up a win here today on Senior Day and secure at least a bye. But they're going to have to deal with the Hawks. Sennett, end over end off the glove of Perry. Patry trying to disrupt the pass. Perry waiting in his own zone. Aruzioni got a hand on it for a minute. Now here comes Schaefer with space right side. Schaefer with an angle towards the net. Backhands one through the slot, and that one was just rolling, waiting there on the blue paint. Aruzioni gathers it and sends it to Budasov, streaking up the ice. Budasov with a shot, and it's blocked. Saved on a sliding stop by Clifford. Dillon with a backhand on the goal. That one goes off of Aruzioni into the corner. McLean in deep right side. Gets it to Aruzioni. McLean reaching again for it. Up the left wing boards. Wolf couldn't get to it. Dillon for Salve. Snaps it into the skates of Schaefer. And now they're off to the races, and Schaefer sends it into the zone. Hawks will change up their lines. Kilcheski high off the glass. Glove down by Forrest. Snap towards the goal. Bouncing puck into the corner. Costello trying to send it back out in front. That's blocked. Loose puck is grabbed by Matt Dillon. Sees 2 men, so he scoops it around the boards up the near side. Tim Sweeney is going to drop it back off to Dillon. Across now to Renda. Renda once again is able to hop one through to Kidney over the line right side. Turned over to Kilcheski. Left at the blue line and then sent down the ice. Grabbed by Renda for Salve. Englund up the right side. Kidney walks it over the line. Softly chips it in deep. Chasing after it is Englund. Him and Diamond collide along the boards. Kidney and Kilcheski in there as well. Four-person scrum in the corner. Puck wedged free for a moment. At the blue line, Sullivan tees up a drive. That's blocked. Loose in the slot and carried out now by the Hawks. Here's Costello over the blue line, waiting, faking his way right side with a shot that goes wide. Off the end boards and in stride to Eric Udall. Along now for Clapton. Right side, trying to get it to Udall, streaking towards the net. He'll carry it around in the left wing corner. Udall trying to get his way free in the slot. Udall in front with a backhand, and it's saved by Clifford into the corner. Udall tied up 1-on-3. Hawks come free with the puck. Peckham up the left side, trying to snap it on the goal, and it's blocked. Janowski plays it in deep. Sullivan up the near side boards. That's intercepted. Up at the point, Hawks can't keep it in. Schmidbauer in a big collision there. Clapton trying to carry it in left side. Has it run off his stick. Chasing after it with Sean Peckham. Right side, Carabia racing in to keep it alive. Aruzioni sprinting down the slot, couldn't get it. And the Seahawks have to chase a puck that rolls on edge into their own zone with 8:25 to go in the third. Quickly back up to Clapton. In stride now to Aruzioni, trying to streak down the middle. He has it poked away. Knifed off the far boards into the air. Glove down at center by Sear. Across now to Carabia. Into the Hawks zone and then flicked off of Sean Dunphy into the Hawks bench. With 8:10 to go, Seahawks will get an offensive zone draw.
Yeah, it's starting to look a little bit more like we played in the first period. The Seahawks getting to the loose pucks, controlling the puck right now, but they still have 8 minutes to go of doing just that.
Puck trapped in the circle. Hawks clear the zone. Cagnina down the right-hand side. Sear couldn't get it as far up the boards as he would like. Now Carabia left side. Able to move it through to McLean. Hands off to Aruzioni. Over the blue line right side. Aruzioni plays it between his legs. Low right side. Throws it on the goal. Looking around is Clifford. Puck in the left wing corner now to Aruzioni. Up top to Dillon. Snaps it towards the goal. Tipped on the net and wide. Off angle. McLean trying to fire. Budasov sends one high and wide. Racing in right side is Renda. Gets it away to Aruzioni in deep. Swung back up top to Renda. Waiting on the goal. It's tipped wide by McLean. Cagnina gets it out to center. Now gets it back. 2-on-1 for the Hawks. Racing back into the frame is Dillon to poke it away from behind.
That's an important back check. The Hawks are really coming in transition.
Renda down the middle now. Kyle Moore lost the puck. Peckham will send it back out to neutral ice. Sullivan backtracking for Salve with 6:55 to go. Moore over the line. Playing it wide of Sennett. Moore gets it back. Off angle shot on a one-timer. Off the side of the goal behind the net. Now to the point now taken by Wolf. Down the middle. Perry waiting. Shooting and it's blocked by Sullivan. Kept alive by Wolf. Loose on the blue paint and it scoots through Otala and out into the wing. There's been a couple of pucks just sitting there for the Hawks to try and touch home to tie it up. And luckily the Seahawks have been there to clean those up. Patry finishes his check on McMillan in deep. And now Patry trying to get after Perry without a stick. Gets away to McLean. He plays one in the slot, and it gets past Claire now at the blue line, who has to sprint back against Tyler Forrest. Forrest rips it on the goal. Woltala makes the save, and the puck hops out of play.
Yeah, that's really how Becker is getting most of their opportunities, especially this period. Puck just makes its way into the neutral zone. They scoop it up, and they try to break out really quick in transition, creating 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s, and they just want to go right at Utala.
Offensive zone draw for the Hawks, and it's sent through the slot by Costello. Seahawks race back the other way. Kidney plays it in deep. Puck around the boards up to the point. Kevin Clare feathers one towards the net. Shoulder to side by Clifford with the blocker. Puck still loose in the corner now. Taken by Kidney. Trying to play it towards the net. That's blocked. Knocked away by Austin Wheatley. Kidney, though, Lost an edge trying to keep it alive. Now Sweeney up top to Claire. Across to Sear. Snapping it into the slot. Sweeney with a shot and a save made by Clifford. Englund battling in deep right side. Gets it away to Kidney. Kidney squaring up the net. His shot goes high and wide. It goes off the official skate, so that's a favorable bounce for Salve. Keeps his puck alive in the corner. Kidney curling up high. Plays one into the slot. Grabbed by Costello. And he will walk it himself out to center ice. Turned back over to Englund. Sprinting forward is Udall now towards the net. Englund trying to get it to him. Udall has to track it down left wing side. Poked away by Tyler Forrest. Golf back out to center, and Renda will send it around the boards in deep. 4:53 to go in the third. Salve leading 3-2. Trying to hang on and wrap up a bye for the playoffs. And get to the showdown next week with UNE.
The Seahawks just completed a change, but it looks like they're going to send out Budusov, Ruzioni, and McLean to take this attacking zone faceoff.
Tie up on the draw. Budusov with a shot, and it goes off the glove of Clifford and out of play. Budusov looking for the hat trick.
Yeah, that was a hard wrist shot. Right out of the faceoff, he takes it into the slot. Just a quick shot on net.
He scored his team-leading 17th and 18th goals of the night. McLean right off the draw sends one high and wide, and will drop it again in the right wing circle.
Yeah, that was a spitting image of what Budusov just did. Let's see if Ruzioni will take his turn.
And they're going to move him into the shooting slot. Puck wide of McLean, taken by the Hawks. Lenigan turns it over at center ice. Seahawks fired in deep with 4.5 to play. Peckham lost it. Turned over to Ruzioni. 2-on-1 with Budusov. Ruzioni across to Budusov. His shot saved by Clifford. Budusov back to Ruzioni. Puck right wing side. Flipped into the air. Carried out to center. Wide of Lenigan, but it goes off the Seahawks bench. Right to Edward Herka. Ruzioni tips it into the zone and will come to the bench for a change. McMillan up to the blue line. Udall just off the bench, keeps it alive. Walks it into the circle. Clapton with a shot that goes wide. Looking for his second of the night. Puck along the far side boards, into the slot now. Sear with space, snaps it on the goal, and it's saved by Clifford. In a sea of players, able to find that one and get it in the glove.
Yeah, Udall came in to try to crash the net, see if there's any rebounds, as there's been a lot of them tonight.
3:28 to go in the third. Kyle Moore to take the draw against Charles Costello, and Costello wins it. Back to Trey McMillan. Trying to play it around the boards, but jumping in is Sennett to pick it off. Plays it in deep to Patry, holding it along the boards in the right wing corner. 4-person scrum in the corner. Patry trying to dig it out. Sennett trying to move it up to the point. Scooped out to center. Carabia angled to the boards. McMillan has the puck deflect off his skate into the zone. And now Carabia will chase it in deep with 2:54 to go. Carabia wraps it around the boards. Puck at center now. Sennett touches it to Moore. Moore trying to get it back out in front, and it's grabbed by Costello now. Looking to break back the other way. It goes off Forrest's stick. Grabbed by Dillon. 2.5 to play in the third period. And we keep our eyes on Ryan Clifford, with this being a 1-goal game. Down low. Puck played in front, looking for a Budusov. That goes wide. McLean plays it behind the net. Budusov waiting behind the cage, looking to jam it past Clifford, and he's able to hold on to it.
You can tell Budusov is hungry for that hat trick. He wants that third goal, as In the previous shift, he has Ruzioni feeding him, and now he's just crashing the net, just looking to tip the puck in, working behind the net, trying to force it in on the near post. But so far, it hasn't come.
Clock rolling with 2:09 to go in the third. Seahawks leading by 1. Renda can't get it away in behind the net. Ruzioni knocks down a man. McLean with the puck. Gallops through center. Is able to enter it into the Hawks zone, but turns it over. Hawks walk it in left side. Shot on the net, wide the glove of Wotala. Out to neutral ice, Ruzioni trying to get around Frost. Here comes Schmidbauer left side with a shot and a save made by Clifford. With 1:33 to go in the third.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, Andrew, but I don't think the Seahawks have been to the box all game long.
They have not.
And that's a very good sign for the Seahawks, especially this time of year. They've struggled with that
as I say,
earlier on in the year.
Considering they've taken 170 penalties this year for 395 minutes. That's 11th in the nation. Here's Clapton right off the draw, and his shot goes wide. Udall curling out high, fighting his way into the slot with a shot, and another save made by Clifford, who falls back to cover up a rebound.
Yeah, that was another quick whistle there. I saw the puck still in the crease, but right now the official's just trying to protect Clifford. Well, going to that point, as you mentioned, Seahawks 11th in the nation in penalty minutes. It's a good sign to see tonight that they haven't been to the box yet at all, and hopefully they can improve on that going forward when it counts the most in the tournament.
1:15 to play. Seahawks with the puck at center. Turned back over to the Hawks. We keep our eyes on Clifford. As long as the Seahawks control the puck, the Hawks will not be able to pull their netminder. Final minute, third period here on senior night. Seahawks trying to hang on for a 3-2 win. Ruzioni. And we get a whistle here, and offside are the Hawks. I wonder if we'll get a timeout. Maybe. This will be a neutral zone draw. But 49 seconds to go. And not necessarily guaranteed a whistle, and there's 6 skaters on the ice right now. Skating off is Jason Diamond. And I wonder if we'll get the timeout, and we do. Timeout called by Mike Chartrand. We will take it as well. 49.3 seconds to go in the third. Seahawks trying to hold on and advance to a game next week that'll determine the number 1 seed in the CCC. We'll take a quick break. Welcome back to the Abbey. 49.3 seconds to go in the third. Salve Regina leading 3-2. Clifford still in the net for the Hawks. Neutral zone draw won by the Seahawks. Ruzioni touches it to Schmidbauer, and it's turned over to Trey McMillan. And to the bench comes Clifford with 38 seconds to go. Puck in behind the Seahawk net. Renda gets it away to Schmidbauer. Chips it off the glass, down the ice. Not far enough for icing. Grabbed by McMillan with 28 seconds to go. High in the air, Ruzioni gloves it down. Schmidbauer from neutral ice trying to get it on the net. Can't control the puck. Hawks send it into the Seahawks zone with 18 seconds to play. Wotala Plays it softly up the boards. Aruzioni is going to fire it down the ice. It's rolling. This will be icing with 9 seconds to go.
Yeah, that's a good dump by Aruzioni. A lot of pressure in the zone. I think the Seahawks should be more than happy to take this icing, and we'll see if Zach Klon wants to take a timeout or if he'll leave the same 5 skaters out on the ice because of this icing.
8.8 seconds to play. Net empty for the Hawks. But realistically, they have to win this draw to have a shot. Costello will take it against the senior captain, Schmidbauer. One back to Kilchewski. His shot goes wide. Left side, McMillan with 3 seconds. Snaps it on the goal. Glove down by Budasov, who flicks it down the ice, and that'll do it. Salve hangs on for the 3-2 win here on senior night.
Yeah, Budasov was seconds away from that hat trick as that final clear did get to the back of the net, but hey, how about that? You know, a good win for the Seahawks on senior night. Played well as a team. 2 goals for Budasov and a goal for Clapton. And that's all the Seahawks need to be victorious tonight and set up for a date with UNE to battle for the #1 seed in the CCC.
And really tonight, got to give credit to the Hawks for coming here and battling. The way last night went, a double-digit loss in your own building, having to quickly turn around and come back out on the road. They put forth a workman's-like effort here tonight and never went away. Didn't make it easy for the Seahawks here tonight.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough thing to do in your own building. After a game like that, you got to come here, play the same team 24 hours later, and really to only go down by 1 goal. And they battled hard all night, so you got to tip your cap to them.
We'll try and get you an updated look at the schedule. And we'll try and get you the final out-of-town scores as the Seahawks salute their fans who came out tonight to see senior night. So across the CCC, Endicott beats Wentworth 8-4. UNE, as we said, beats Nichols 2-1. Curry beats Western New England 5-1. Salve wins here tonight 3-2. So Salve with a 2-point lead on the Nor'easters, but they will play next weekend to determine the #1 seed. The Seahawks have at least wrapped up a first-round bye. Curry, meanwhile, will try and sneak in to that second spot if they can, as they've got 22 points now on the season, just a point behind the Nor'easters. To wrap this one up, Salve Regina improves to 16-6-2, 12-3-1 in the CCC. Becker falls to 3-20-1, 2-13-1 in the Commonwealth Coast Conference. I'd like to thank our entire staff and production crew, Grace Murphy and Logan Marsh, helping to provide live statistics for tonight's game. Your camera person has Brett Wilkes for this broadcast. Hope you enjoyed this one, folks. Once again, your final: Salve Regina 3, Becker 2. For Ryan Costa, I am Andrew Pizzelli. Have a good night, everyone.